We now continue the conversation regarding Suicide Prevention Day, and I'm joined now by Stephen Douris to share his personal lived experience. Welcome to the show, Stephen.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so let's start with, first of all, why this day, World Suicide Prevention Day, is important to you personally.
I have personal experience with suicide. I'm a suicide survivor, which happened back in the early 90s and since then I've been very, very passionate about preventing other people from going down the same path as I traveled.
And after that struggle, at what point and why did you find hope?
I found hope because the night I tried to suicide, I realized there was a lot more to life than what I was throwing away. And I realized how much I was going to be missing and what could go on. And then from there, I started looking into more and more stuff about suicide prevention. And I did a talk in Vancouver, which kind of really opened my eyes up to all the stuff that was going on, which through his Canadian Mental Health Association, about how to, excuse me, to do things and that. And when I come back from Vancouver, do it at the converse. Sorry, I'm having good. A moment. Conference out there is what I'm trying to say. I realized I had to do more, so I joined CMHA here in Cornwall, and I became a TAMI speaker for them, and which is talk about mental illness, which I do. I go around to the schools, different businesses, explaining what it is we do. And I became a trainer in Safe Talk, so that I could actually try and help other people notice what's going on with people around them, that they have to know there's a lot of stuff. And right now, like with this year, we have the launching of Ride the Wave, and we're doing all kinds of stuff for the kids, and it's the kids we have to catch first. We cannot let the kids slip through the cracks. We can't let the adults slip through the cracks either, but right now our focus is on the kids, and especially during these COVID times, we have to spend more attention, put more time onto them, and making sure that they are doing good and they're not suffering. And to that end, we're Suicide Prevention Week and everything else that's all going in together. I'm so honored to be part of it. I'm so honored to be able to do this talk here. It's always been my pleasure. Pleasures might be the wrong word. I've been always very, very grateful that I could talk about what I went through, and hopefully, and I mean that very sincerely, hopefully somebody else will hear me say that there's life after, depression. I still suffer from it, but I don't let it control me. I've taken the right steps. You have to reach out. You got to get out there and got to get help, which I did. Thank God I had a person at my back, that held me up and pushed me forward.
That's wonderful, and I think you really hit the nail on the head with that message. To anybody that might be contemplating suicide, that it does get better, even if it doesn't seem like it, and reach out for help. And it's just wonderful, Steve, that you're able to share your story and inspire people, because it's such an important topic. So I'd like to thank you so much for joining me and sharing your story.
Well, thank you for having me. Anytime that I could talk about it, just call me.